Hey, good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, December 7th. Um, it's late morning, and I'm just having a cup of coffee, and I thought I would come out and do a weekend read. So, yeah, so today's read is going to be a weekend read. It won't be for everybody, but it will be for somebody. Um, Welcome to those of you who have found my channel, landed here. It's great to have you along for the read. I'll get started in just a second here. Yeah, so this is going to be a weekend read for somebody out there. I don't know who, but it will be for somebody. I'm just going to see what energies I connect with. So before I begin, I thought I would just tap on my Tibetan singing bowl to clear the energy in the air and let my guides know that we're about ready to start. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to be doing today's read with my Crystal Vision deck, and then I was going to pull an affirmation card to begin the read. So this will be for the weekend of December 7th. It'll be for somebody out there. We'll see if any of these energies resonate with you. Let's first of all see what affirmation somebody has taking them into the weekend. Okay, great affirmation. So you drew the affirmation card of peace, the number 9, which powerful number. Peace, Bridget Goddess, in your sacred name, a light within me, peace is flame. Bridget Goddess, in your sacred name, a light within me, peace is flame. Bridget Goddess, in your sacred name, a light within me, peace is flame. Okay, so that's a great affirmation card for somebody. It tells me that, peace is a beautiful thing. It's a great energy. It tells me that maybe somebody out there needs this energy of peace taking them into the weekend, because maybe they're coming out of a time where things have been a little turbulent. You know, things have been a little chaotic, and there's been maybe a lack of peace. So this is a good affirmation. Okay, so tell us out there what somebody needs to know, would find beneficial. Okay, so the opening energy going into the read is the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles, this card is about balance. If you look at the nymph, she's standing on the stump. She's holding the Two Pentacles on the ends of her arms, and she's balancing. And if you look at her closely, she's doing a pretty darn good job balancing. Right? But nonetheless, it's still the energy of needing to balance. So somebody out there has felt like they've been balancing quite a bit. You know, maybe balancing a lot between work and home. Maybe balancing a lot between social and home. Maybe balancing a lot between finding time for yourself and finding time to be with others. Finding that balance. And it is a balance. So tell me what else somebody out there needs to know. Okay, we have the Hermit card, and this is the card of Virgo in traditional tarot. We have the Hanged Man. And that's the energy of, the Hanged Man is the energy of being in waiting. It's a period of suspension. Whether that period of waiting is caused by you or it's caused by others. Nonetheless, it's still a period of waiting. Nine of Cups. This is your wish card. Notice she sits on this stump and she has these full cups all around her. She takes the fairy dust in her hand and she blows it into the sky and she makes her wish. So this is a wish card. This is a great energy. And then we have the Three of Cups. And this energy is the energy of celebration. It's of getting together. People and friends getting together and celebrating, having a good time. So it tells me that, I mean, this person could possibly be a Virgo. But whoever it is, it tells me that they've taken time to reflect and go inward. Going inward means asking some of the difficult questions to yourself. It means facing your fears. It means really going after some of the personal challenges that all of us have in life. But it's checking out and it's stepping away from distractions and others and spending time with yourself to go inward and to grow. So the Hangman, you know, it tells me that for somebody out there, this is the time that they do come out of the hermit mode. That they're going to be leaving the energy of the hermit behind them and coming out of this period of waiting. And they're moving towards all of their wishes, all their dreams, to bring in a celebration. Okay, let's keep reading. Okay, so we have a relationship here. Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups, this is a great card. This is about two people experiencing and feeling that feeling of being in love, that feeling of unconditional love, that feeling of unconditional acceptance. Yeah, this is a great energy. Beautiful energy. And the Two of Cups is falling under the Hermit card. We have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is coming in under the Hanged Man. So, Page of Swords is, it's a message, excuse me, it's a message. And it's probably coming in from an air sign, which is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, and it's coming in under the Hanged Man. So it tells me that this message is coming in after this period of waiting and suspension is over. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And this is falling under the Nine of Cups, the Wish card. So the Wheel of Fortune, it's an energy that represents change. So there's change coming in for somebody here. There's definitely movement, you know, and this movement, it can be pretty substantial for somebody. It could be a matter of relocating, whether that's relocating your home, relocating for work, relocating for love. Whatever it is, it could be actually relocating for somebody out there. Okay, we have the Devil card. So the Devil card, it's the energy that represents, it can represent addictions. It can represent that ego part of our mind, right? It can be passions, and if you look at the devil in the background here, he's playing his flute as if he's singing her a song, as if he's trying to woo her in. And this is falling under the Three of Cups. Okay, we have the Chariot, which is the card of Cancer. So the Chariot is, there's definite movement here. If you look at her, she sits atop this chariot and she has both a white and a black horse guiding her carriage in front of her, representing the duality, the yin and the yang. They look like they're running out of control, but she doesn't look afraid at all. She looks like she has total control. Yeah, so what this tells me, this card specifically, is that for somebody out there, they've been balancing, juggling several things. They've taken the time to go inward, to reflect, to ask themselves the difficult questions, to challenge their greatest fears, to take those on head on. Leading them to all of their wishes and dreams. And it's coming in by way of the Wheel of Fortune. So there's definite movement. And it's bringing in a celebration. I mean, this is a glorious time. I kind of want to get a little further clarification on this Devil card. So I'm going to ask for some clarification. So tell me more about the Devil. I need further clarification on the Devil. Okay, so we have the Fool. And the Fool's energy is a great energy, and I think I understand this now. So, addictions and passions, falling under the Three of Cups, that's relationships, it's celebrating. The Devil card falling under that, it tells me that this addiction could be codependency for somebody. Codependency towards relationships. And I say that because I asked for further clarification and I got the Fool's card. And the Fool's energy is just the opposite energy. If you look at her closely, she's on the edge of a cliff. She's about ready to go over, but she's fearless. She's not going to fall. She knows she's not going to fall. This is a great energy to move forward in life with. So what the cards are telling me for somebody is that it's time to step away from this energy of being codependent, feeling like you need so many other things, people, places, or things outside of yourself in life in order to be whole and complete. And that's kind of that's a great misconception in life, for all of us. You know, I mean, I recognize these energies personally. I understand codependency. I also understand this fool's energy. And this fool's energy, you know, this is the energy saying that it's time to step away from that and to step into, you know, if you look at the fool moves forward in life with only his knapsack, carrying over his shoulder. What he carries with him and takes with him everywhere is his experience from all of his journeys throughout life. That is truly all you need in life. A black horse and a white horse. You know, they kind of look like they're almost ready to separate and run separate directions. But she's not afraid at all. She has total control of the situation. So, and this is kind of an interesting card because it tells me that for somebody here, whoever this read is for, they may have felt at times that they didn't have control of the situation, the circumstances. But this card tells me that they've actually been able to maintain control of these energies pretty effectively. Yeah, so I want to ask about a little bit more about the Two of Cups. So tell me more about the Two of Cups. What is the Two of Cups about? Okay, so we got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, it can be a fire sign. It doesn't need to be. Fire sign meaning Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Knight is typically a younger energy. Knights come rushing in to save the day. It's a great energy. It's a very enthusiastic and creative energy that's behind or at the foundation of this Two of Cups. And I just want to ask for a little further clarification. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is this is a new beginning for some couple out there. This is it's a new earthly beginning. It could be a new beginning in terms of where you're living. It could be a new beginning in terms of where you're working. It could be a new beginning in terms of who you're with. But the Ace of Pentacles represents a newer beginning. If I were to put it on a time frame, this newer beginning is something that is likely to be coming together over a period of months. So, not days, not weeks, not years, but months. Yeah, I'm just going to ask for a little more clarification on the Hangman. Tell me more about the Hangman. Okay, we have the Moon card. So the Moon card, this is the card of Pisces, possibly Cancer. So the Moon card, it can represent kind of challenging, taking on some of our deepest seated fears. It's a matter of, it can represent facing our shadow side. So it tells me that for somebody out there, this period of suspension, of waiting in Hangman, was about them overcoming some of their greatest fears, their deep-seated fears. They had to expand and they had to grow out of that. And it looks like they have. It looks like they have. Okay. Well, this is a great read for somebody, you know. And just looking at the read, the affirmation makes so much sense now. Because for somebody out there that has these energies happening in their life, you know what? You could stand to have a little peace come into your life right now. Because this is an interesting journey. It's a beautiful journey for somebody. Yeah, this is a great read. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed it. This isn't a private read. It's a read in general for the collective. It won't apply to everybody, but it will apply to somebody. Be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to share if you find that if you think my readings might resonate with somebody that you know, and take a look at some of the other readings that I've made available on my channel. Thanks. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend.